back to the break, the interval in between innings here. As you can see, 73 for 5 is how Hale Super Dwarfs finished. Top score of 38 from Michael Hunter. So now it's time for Team Quaranteam to see if they can score the 74 needed. Dave Saddington will be the opening bowler with Sujoy Jayaswal and Joe Cooper opening the batting.
Yep.
And that is just caressed, is probably the best word, behind point for a single. So that's one off the first delivery, and we're up and running. So Joe Cooper enjoys doing both. He bats, and he opens the batting and the bowling in T20s.
Yeah.
And that's been edged down to third man for just a single. Joe Cooper finished with 595 runs in total last year. Very, very good work from him. And I think he also got around about 50-60 wickets, which ended up leading to him being the player of the year for not just for the first team, but also the entire league. So he was a very early pick in this draft. Sujoy is a classic batsman. Right hand, looks effortless. Unfortunately doesn't play quite as much due to work commitments, but it's always welcomed into any team as soon as he's available. It's well bowled by Saddington there. Well bowled indeed. Cagey start here by Quaranteam, but they're aware that they don't need to go hell for leather early on. They can keep wickets intact behind for the latter half of the innings, then they surely should be able to push on. Final delivery of this first over, just 3 runs off it. A heavy offside field, and that's well bowled. Cooper couldn't get that one away, and that will mean just 3 off the first over. As you would expect from Dave Saddington, everything is just line and length outside off stump. And Sam Smith, another player to open up the batting and the bowling. Right arm fast. Oh, that's been picked up, and Sujoy has just pumped that for a 4. That's the first boundary of the innings. Sam Smith has some making up to do with his poor batting today, so he'll definitely be looking to get some early wickets, or if not, keep it very tight. So that's not what he wants to see early on. See the captain there trying to dictate the play. Trying to do his best, can't always see him. Little lad, isn't he? So. And that has just been pumped over mid-off, and that's going for another 4. Classic shot, lofted over mid-off. 1 bounce, 2 bounce into the boundary row. An impressive start to this second over here by Quaranteam, 8 runs from it so far. Sujoy's moved on to 10 from 4.
Yep.
And that's been nicked, and that's going to go for another 4. A big, healthy edge, and that's taken the total for this over 12 off 3. That's part of the problem when you have extra pace on the ball, is that once that ball gets nicked, it flies.
Waiting.
So that's taken it down to just 59 needed now from 50 deliveries. A dot off the 4th ball, which has stemmed the flow of runs, but Smith really needs to pull it back. A wicket here would be something that would be much greatly needed. Just a single though. Final ball the over, Cooper to face. He's on 1 from 4. Oh! Could it be a little high? He's given him. He's given him. Smith has dispatched with Cooper. It's a big wicket early on. It looked a little high. Are they going to have a look at it? They're not. Cooper's going to walk off, and that's the fall of the first wicket. That's 16 for 1. And that will bring Clive Collins to the crease. Clive has been a mainstay of the second team for the past 3 years, with 1,460 runs in the past 3 seasons at just a shade under 43. So Sujoy will be on strike for this third over, and he started off quickly with a 4 off the first delivery. No holding back here from Sujoy. Tommy Smith is frantically trying to change his field. It is Ben Croucher who is currently bowling. The last pick in the draft, Mr. Croucher. He also was down to bat at 11. I'm sure that he won't mind too much. It's not like he's got much of an ego. But no, you've got a job to do with the ball here. 5 from 2 so far. And that'll bring Clive on strike for the first time. Not necessarily known as an aggressive batsman. What he will do is just accumulate and accumulate and accumulate. But that's a good delivery from Croucher. Play and miss just outside off stump previous ball. Croucher to the crease. Oh, he's got him! Ben Croucher has bowled Clyde Collins. I'm not sure if there was a little inside edge there. There was, the big inside edge, and it's just clipped the top of the bails. So that's disappointing from Clive to go for a dub, because Clive loves batting. A rather surprising wicket there, Croucher. But I'm sure his skipper will be extremely happy with that pick up towards the end. And that brings to the crease club legend Tom Entwistle, also known as Gary. Oh, and that's an extremely aggressive shot first up. Not trying to give himself time to have a little look, but he just kind of punch it straight over cover. With 1 ball left in the innings, in the over even, from Croucher. He's currently 1 for 5. And Entwistle has, he's found the gap. He's got that over the infield, and that's 4. So Tom Entwistle is our current second team skipper and has been for a long time. He's guided the team on promotion, not last year but the year before. And we've got Sam Smith bowling to Sujoy here. Short delivery, pulled. They're going to come back for a second. Gary doesn't like running. Oh, they're coming back. Oh! Wrong end, I believe, there. I think if they'd gone to the bowler's end, Tom Entwistle would have been in a lot of trouble. So yeah, Tom Entwistle he's taken them back up to the County League after a near flawless season in 2018. Again, Sam Smith to Sujoy and Jaiswal. Sujoy, oh, and it's a no ball. A classic Sam Smith move, and that will be a free hit. The last thing his skipper wants to see. And that is going to pick out the fielder. And they're only going to pick up a couple there, but it's the extras that count, really. It's the extra runs, the extra delivery that has to be bowled. And when the run rate is just a touch over 6, it's not what you need. Oh, it's pulled away. Sujoy, great shot. This extra pace on this slow, grassy wicket seems to be doing a world of good. You should probably take note of how Stubbs bowled, full, fast and straight, rather than this short stuff. It's just sitting up and it's just being allowed to swivel, especially with no. That's more like it. Sujoy trying to work that one through mid-wicket. Instead he picks out the man at the sort of hybrid square leg mid-wicket position. Two balls left in the over.
Yep.
Short and wide again. But this time it's only gone for one, and it's picked up at the third man boundary. That'll bring Tom Entwistle on strike, who is 4 from 2. Sam Smith now to finish off his spell. He's currently 1 for 23 off 1.5. To Tom Entwistle.
Yeah.
And that's a wonderful shot. A cover drive, punched through the covers. Well, where else do you hit a cover drive? For 4. So that will finish off Sam Smith's spell. Not a great one, but the wicket. But that brings the run rate under 6.
Waiting.
And Croucher will continue bowling to Jaiswal. Still plenty of other bowling options for Tommy Smith.
Yep.
Croucher to Jaiswal, and are they going to come back? No, they're just going to settle for 1, I think. Just settle for 1. Just guided through cover. Sorry, through point. It'll now be Croucher to Entwistle. Oh, and Entwistle has gone. He's misjudged the length horribly, and Croucher has picked up his 2nd wicket. Could this be the spell that drags the Super Dwarfs back in? And with the fall of that wicket, it will bring new addition to the Hale team, Rory Allen, to the crease. Rory is a hard-hitting middle-order batsman.
Yep.
And he's flicked that one just round the corner for an easy single first up. Croucher with 2 balls remaining in his spell. He's currently 2 for 11, bowling to Sujoy.
Waiting.
This has been a really, really good spell from Ben Croucher. He was picked last in the draft, as mentioned earlier, so I think Tommy will be extremely happy with himself for shoehorning him in. And that will finish as 2 for 11 off his 2 overs from Ben Croucher. Excellent work. And now we're going to see James Guest have a bowl. He's going to bowl round the wicket to Rory Allen. Maybe there's a plan here.
Yep.
Oh, good fielding there. Picked up, saved a certain boundary. But Rory's just giving the stride back to Sujoy here. 32 from 29 needed. We've just got over the halfway point. Oh, he's given it! I'm not quite sure why, but surely that's going to have hit him outside leg stump. Are they going to review it? They're not, and Sujoy is going to walk. A huge wicket from James Guest. The danger man Sujoy Jaiswal has gone. Although this is bringing big hitting Christian Dodson to the crease. An ex-third team and ex-first team skipper. He's known for hitting big.
Yep.
Oh, and it's nicked. Is that going to go for 4? No, it's picked up on the third man boundary, just for a single. So James Guest with the big breakthrough here. 2 new batsmen at the crease now.
Yep. Catch it.
Is that going to be out? No, it's picked up though on the bounce. There is a chance for a run out. And that's not going to be out. So that's good running all in all. Good fielding, good pickup, good throw, good running, good cricket all round. It's what we like to see. So we've got Rory Allen on strike. He is 4 from 3. James Guest coming in.
Yeah. Catch.
Oh, and it's pumped straight back down the ground for a 1 bounce 4. It's ruined a very, very good over from James Guest with this unusual tactic of going round the wicket. Right arm round the wicket to right-handers. Looks like they're trying to cramp him for room, but Rory's managed, that was just slightly outside off stump, and Rory's managed to hit that straight back over the bowler's head. Final ball the over. Guest to Allen.
Yep.
And that's leg side-ish. Is it going to be picked up? No, he's found the gap, and that's another 4 from Rory Allen. Looking for some more control here with Callum scoring, the current cricket chairman.
Yeah, catch.
Oh, and it's pumped. Christian Dodson hitting a cover drive, something that no one would ever thought they would have ever seen, ever. Virtual reality and any of it. It's normally a hoik to cow corner from Dobby, is it? But that was a lovely shot. I think Tommy is really starting to worry now. Just 17 required from 23 deliveries. Callum scorer. Got a lot to do here.
Yep.
And another lovely little punch cover drive from, or punched cover, forward defensive I'd probably call that. Just a single, and that brings Rory Allen back onto strike. That's fallen, it's been nicked, but it's just been picked up at third man. The Super Dwarfs really know they've got a lot to do here. 3 overs to go after this.
Yep, catch it.
Is that going to go for 4? Is that going to go for 6? It has, it's gone for 6, and Rory Allen is really taking it upon himself to finish this soon. He must have a hinge date or something later on. He's not hanging around. Interesting fact about Rory is that he lives predominantly on microwave meals. So I'm not quite sure how he manages to get all the nutrients, but seems to be doing a trick here. Just 10 required now. Final ball of Callum Scorer's first over. Oh, that's a great comeback. Rory Allen is gone. A ball that just swings in late and crashes into the middle of off stump. It may be a little, maybe something that's maybe a little too late. But that brings Joe Fretwell Walsh to the crease. A man who knows about getting his team home on the big occasion. He's got Christian Dobson at the other end. James Guest to continue. He's back over the wicket. And Dodson's punched it down the ground. He's going to pick up 2. Very uncharacteristic innings this from Dodson. There's some actual cricket shots that are being played. Guest over the wicket to Dodson. 8 from 4. Dodson at the minute. Oh, and he's nicked it. He's not walking at one, but the umpire's given it. Another wicket. Could wickets drag this back? It's a clear edge. It's been decent innings this by Dodson. But James Guest picks up a wicket. Tommy Smith remarkably catches something. And that's 66 for 6 now. Could very much go down to the wire here. Peter Stubbs, the hero with the ball. Can he be the hero with the bat? 8 from 16 needed. James Guest coming in.
Yep.
And Stubbs just punches it into the covers for a single. Two for 15 now from James Guest. Fretwell Walsh facing his first delivery.
Yep.
And he's picked that up wonderfully. And that is 6. Now that is almost game, set and match. I believe the scores are now level with that big 6 from Joe Fretwell Walsh. And it looks like he's going to bring his team home yet again. Scores are now level. 2 balls left in this James Guest over. Just 1 required. Oh, and he's just decided to dispatch it over cover for a 1 bounce 4, and that is game over. Joe Fretwell Welsh once again has guided his team home. Big performances there though today from Peter Stubbs, who is currently at the other end with his 4 wickets. Sujoy Jayaswal as well, scoring a very, very good 30 odd at the top of the order, which really added some impetus to the innings, really got them off to a flyer. And Quaranteam have won by 4 wickets. So yeah, just want to say thank you for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed this. Hopefully we'll do a few more of these as well. So if anyone else wants to get involved, please just let me know. Give me a shout. And yeah, if you can like and share this as much as possible, get this out and about, then hopefully we can get a few more done with a few different formats. Cheers guys, hope you've enjoyed it.